city stand.
Welcome on the program once more.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support. I'm against injustice in any form. I'm against oppression in any form. No matter, because if we are trying to champion sanity in the society, we must understand that there are still likes of people like Fela, there are still likes of people like Kanefayemi. They are still here in Nigeria who does not by any means support impunity. Now people they resign from work. Oh God, this one no go do am. Go keep person. Oh God, no go keep person. Resign. People they might say, woman, when one call look for work, open your pants. They say no, I no go open. I go resign. I no go find work. People does it, but we because of money and we bow down to calamity. That is not what we are talking about. We need to see integrity play out in some certain area, even if it means you sacrificing something to an extent. I can give reference to somebody like Nnamdi Kanu when federal government offered him all the oil block, and even at the time they wanted him to be they given the spot of a presidential ticket of a political party. He rejected it. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact still remain at this point in time is that there is no court, whether Omotosho or James Omotosho or no Omotosho, that has the jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu. They should return him to Kenya. When this thing happened, I said it clearly. How many years have been saying it? Return him to Kenya. If you want to turn him to Nigeria, there's no law. Unless you now want to still do the one we want to do for River State. Press judiciary head down. Abi, press and bend down.
When you offend Kabal.
You understand what I'm saying? Like somebody who said, when you offend Kabal. Me, I'm not a member of PDP. I can never be a member of APC. I know where I belong. I'm a member of National Conscience Party.
Were those atrocities it was alleged to have committed?
No, why didn't they
committed against
I'm talking about Commonwealth, laws, that in a situation like this, what they are supposed to do is to understand what it means to go and arrest somebody in a country that shares the same Commonwealth rules and regulations. So that one alone, until they treat that issue of rendition, they do not have the jurisdiction to try Nnamdi Kanu. And based on that, all these things they are playing now is playing out. I saw Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not looking at the smile. Anybody can come to the camera and smile. Smiling does not mean anything. What the guy, Master Nnamdi Kanu, is passing through is what we are looking at. And I believe at this point, that the federal government would have instructed whoever that is going to take up the now fresh trial. This is fresh trial. It's a smile for who? Who is a smile for?
Starting all over.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a fresh trial. You understand? So on that note, we will expect to see how everything is going to play out at the end of the day. But I know that James Omotosho, if you look at his antecedents in the past, he is a controversial judge. Also, the judgment he passed is controversial. I can tell you that. So, but he will man enough, to do the needful, considering the fact that every other lawyer, judge in this case, has said my hand no day, and he felt that okay, let me just take the bull by the horn, whatever it is, and we're expecting something good that he should be able to provide, pronounce good judgment.
All right, according to reports, that April 29 has been fixed for federal government to call witnesses, and court has ordered speedy trial of the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Do you see light at the end of the tunnel?
I wouldn't say I'm going to see light, because Nigeria is a nation that you cannot trust anything, until we begin to see much. You remember that a TVC reporter was beaten yesterday, that was trying to cover the event. You can see the reaction that was coming. You understand? It was not all that palatable, the way people are portraying it. You understand? But I think to an extent that James Omotosho showed some level of good judicial conduct in the court. Meaning that there is going to be at least fair hearing. Then, before we begin to look at the issue that comes with a trial. I'll come to that and say that I would not like to say I'm going to trust Nigerian judiciary 100%. They are going to do this one. We are in it now. Let us see how it's going to play out and how they are going to turn the law against Nnamdi Kanu to nail him at the end of the day.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, on the issue of River State, we will see, we cannot to watch how the support base is going to go the other side or the other way. Thank you.
Thank you much. Okay, Mr.
Good to be here again. God bless you all.
All right, you've always clamored for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yesterday, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu appeared in the court, and court is to begin a fresh trial on him. How do you want this to go? Do you think he will be given a fair treatment?
Yeah, I'll be saying there will be light at the end of the tunnel. You know what brought Nnamdi Kanu, what added to his problem more was the former president we had, which was Buhari. You know, there was a what's it called, banter they were trying to themselves that what's it called, Southeast is a nation, and that was when the uproar of this one is not Buhari, that one is not Buhari. So the former president now deemed it fit to give that punishment to Nnamdi Kanu. But there's a new sheriff in town now. I've been saying it that Tinubu will definitely release Nnamdi Kanu, because there was a conference they had in the southeast there that everybody was saying, how will you release our son? How will you release our son? It wasn't Tinubu that arrested Nnamdi Kanu. It was Buhari, and he allowed Buhari to do what he knew how to do best. Then he came into power now. I think the process has started already. Nnamdi Kanu has to be freed. The guy has paid his dues enough. He has to be free, and I keep saying that there will be definitely light at the end of the tunnel. And I was even at the forum. I was even over watching the forum in which one of the top-notch Igbo businessmen, Tinubu, went to them, and they were just pleading, and they said the race should beg Tinubu, for what he did not involve in, and they are including him as if he's the one that arrested Nnamdi. The process has to go on. That as of when the president came in, the process still has to go on because it's a court process. And it was Buhari that purposely holding down Nnamdi Kanu. Only God knows the kind of interaction you have with Buhari then, because it's a process that he has to. It's a process, and it has started it now. But Binka Iyako, that was why Buhari planted Binka Iyako, not a judge from the southern area, right? Because it was an agenda of the north that look at how these people are diminishing our own, which was Buhari there. You know, there was banter then that Southeast is a dot nation, and then they say, okay, the Buhari, no be Buhari, na Jubri, all sort of things. So all those things, you know, involved in all this crisis that is going on now. And I can tell you, Nnamdi Kanu will be released any moment from now.
All right, thank you so much, Adijo Elonge. Please, Kunle, don't spoil the show. Biko, talk well, all hail Biafra. Chico blocks. There is total absence of justice in Nigeria system, and it is not nice. Wadima from Newcastle, UK. Thank you so much for joining us in Wadima from Newcastle. David Okafor. I am Tunde Okafor saying that Nigeria court should speed up and end Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, because Nigeria is a nation. All right, here is Mr. Raf. There is Raf here. I don't know who Raf you're talking about. Ademola Owodunmi. This is Raf here.
Sir.
All right, thank you so much. Quickly to another person here. Igbos need raise up. Nnamdi Kanu might end up working for the ruling All Progressives Congress.
Yeah.
Is that going to be possible? Would that be possible?
It's going to be possible.
Nnamdi Kanu might end up.
It may be possible because majority of the Igbo elites, the strong men in the Igbos, they are crossing over to APC now. I can tell you what they can do your verification. They can, yes, they are crossing over, and that was why the alliance with Tinubu and the Southeast, you could see Southeast is the bride of Tinubu now. He goes there often and he mingle with them and he play with them because they've been one together. Majority of them knew themselves during the Abiola era when they said they were in Senate, and I can tell you, we are one.
Don't you think he's in that together vote for himself?
No. That man wants to put a stamp on the ground, right? That's what they've been deprived. What the Southeast has been deprived for a while now, he has to bring it back. Nevertheless, if every one of us wants to go, but there must be equity, balance of the equity of the system, so that everybody can have a fair share. Now, okay, we are ready to go, but I've not been cheated when I'm going. But the non-state actor from the Southeast too have to soft, the pedal a bit. At least I expect that if Nnamdi Kanu is being released now, they should just be magnanimous in the celebration, right? Because it's not something they should be celebrating much on, because they tired that will be deterred for a while from that. So it's sober reflection now, that from here now, what is the next step? If it is calling for confab, decentralization of the country, because we cannot be together like this the way we are, except we are fooling ourselves, except we are not telling ourselves the truth. Nigeria cannot be togetherly one as it is now. We are just dancing on the floor without knowing the danger ahead of us.
All right, let's quickly go to Rivers State quickly. Somebody said, one of the Rivers citizens said the state of emergency declared in Rivers State just because of Rivers State money. Is it true?
Totally false. Totally false. Anybody that you see, that's why I say non-state actors, they will just dish out, information that is not even helping. Not even helping. I can tell you the Rivers, nevertheless, they are one of the top-notch oil producing states, but everybody has what is contributing on the table. Every region has what is contributing on the table. Now, the pipeline, they said they are bombing. Now, I think, I don't know why they stop it. They should continue bombing it. It's still them that will still suffer it. There will be pollution. There will be, petroleum pollution in the houses, oil pollution in the houses, and it will affect them a lot. I think Fubara issues, they shouldn't put it on their head too much, because the Godfatherism that has been in the system, been in our system for long, we need to quench it. We need to kill that Godfatherism. Once we don't get Godfatherism killed, we'll still be moving round and round the way we have. So the Godfatherism, the worst part of it is they always go with fetish, oaths. They have an oath with themselves. We don't know that, but insidely, the fetish level go to it. So if you know you don't want to have a godfather, stay away from your masters. Stay away from it, because it is rampant now. It's not only Wike alone. It's majority of the governors you're saying. They bring their successor and they plant their successor into the seat, and at times it go astray, in which the successor will start looking at them at their face, that Mr. Adi, so I cannot dance to your tune any longer. And that is what is killing Nigerian politics, and that is what is killing we masses. Because when the Godfatherism happened, the fight within the Godfatherism, they will not be able to face the good governance we elected them for. It's a pleasure. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
City Stand.